turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taking in at the 3.
The Ravens take over the first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Play action. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for their fullback. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Ravens are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
It's 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A bullet throw, but incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 34. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Tua now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Gaskin is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal? The last 2 plays having gone backwards. Toward the pylon, caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on fourth and goal from the 4, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. We're scoreless after 1. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Second down, they go again with Henry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Mostert off the option. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll leave that one for Gaskin. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Tua sets up to pass it. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score of 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. This will go to Henry out wide. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
This time they stay on the ground. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Ebron caught left side. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Looking deep here for Ebron. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Eric Ebron, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Ravens take over the first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have the Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Ricard going to get it on the option. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Mostert off the read option, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. On the counter, it's Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Play action. It's Jackson.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From midfield, here's Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. Tua now on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go play action now. Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. How about them biting up 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 46-yard line.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Jackson now. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Andy Isabella, 54 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Here's Tua. Open net is Waddle, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Tagovailoa. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. After the penalty, it's Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses this.